Hi, I'm Steve Gill with your daily notes for March 30th, 2009. You know, in watching March Madness over the last couple of weeks, I've noticed a trend that seems to be spreading. And like any good trend, at some point you've got to draw the line. It's all fun and games until somebody blows up their brother. Now, the trend I'm talking about is chest bumping. Almost every game you watch these days, some player makes a big shot, makes a big defensive stop, and the next thing you know, they're chest bumping each other in the middle of the court. You're seeing basketball players do it. You're seeing football players do it. Lacrosse players do it. You're seeing mascots and cheerleaders do it. You're even seeing the President of the United States do it.
Did I say those words?
But that's where this dangerous trend should stop, because it spreads into other areas. Things can get deadly, as we just learned in Kabul, Afghanistan. It seems that Ahmed, the soon-to-be dead terrorist, was strapping on his bomb vest to head out to a crowded marketplace somewhere to try and sow death and destruction in his wake. And as his fellow comrades, 6 of them were helping Ahmed put on his bomb vest. They were strapping it on, making sure it looked tight and taut under his clothing. They decided to give Ahmed a warm farewell. Now, we don't know whether they went to an embrace or whether they moved to the deadly chest bump, but what happened next was, well, not pretty. It seems that Ahmed, with his chest vest laden with explosives, exploded and killed his 6 fellow terrorist friends. Now, we don't know whether they actually did a chest bump or simply hugged each other warmly, but just as a tip for terrorists out there everywhere who are seeking to ply their deadly trade. Not that I'm wanting to encourage anybody to head in that direction, but if you're going to be a terrorist, if you're going to help a terrorist put on his bomb vest, you want to avoid the chest bump at all times. Even a warm embrace may be a bit too much with all those bombs strapped to your chest. Frankly, I recommend a wave simply from across the street. At best, a fist bump, maybe a twinkle fingers, but never, ever go in the chest bump direction if you're wearing a bomb vest. Just a tip for terrorists out there everywhere across the world who are looking to do things a little less deadly for them and their friends. Now, Ahmed is somewhere off where he never expected to be. When a premature bomb vest goes off, you don't end up in heaven with your 72 virgins. You end up in hell with 72 who look exactly like Helen Thomas. So let this be a warning to you everywhere. Avoid the chest bump, except in specific categories where it's approved. This is The Steve Gill Show with The Gill Report. Go to gillreport.com for more details.